Well, this is part one in a series of small movies on hatching in gCADPlus. If we look at this shape here on the left, can you see it's made up of individual lines? If I try, draw and hatch, and even if I put a crossing box across all of these and then hit enter to apply the hatch, nothing happens, it fails. So the approach to get it to hatch is to make all of those lines, join them together. So select them, like so, right click and pick join. They then become one entity. Once they're one entity, it's easy to hatch them. Let's try the hatch again. I simply draw, hatch, pick the entity, hit enter and apply a solid hatch. Well, the hatch was applied with a solid pattern, and a hatch, that solid pattern, can have a colour, in that case colour 94, and in this case one of the true colours has been applied to the hatch on the right. Note that if I set a crossing box here and we move over to the properties box, there are two entities there, the hatch itself and the polyline that we've hatched. When applying a hatch, it's quite important not to overpower the landscape design. One little trick that's worth doing, instead of laboriously tracing a new polyline around an area such as this, or trying to join individual lines, it can be quite advantageous to simply draw a polyline, as I've done here, and then just hatch that polyline. It's been hatched with a grass pattern, and then if you remove the two, in this case polylines, let's erase them and we'll zoom out a bit. Can you see that's indicating, let's imagine this was a very ugly lawn area, it's indicating that's a lawn area in there, and you haven't had to go over and trace accurately using OSnap the perimeter of that area. So less is more when it comes to hatching in landscape designs.